Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and this is the Little Likac vlog for November 2023. So today's video is for Friday the 24th of November, and today I'll be sharing with you the second part of the interview with Liz from Nibbles, Needles and Hooks in Derbyshire. I really hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog. Thank you for any comments that you've left, and please, as I said before, do check out Liz, follow her on Instagram. She's got a Facebook page as well. And if you are ever in the area around Derbyshire, do pop in and see her. She's not far off of the A38, not really that far off of the M1. I'm just trying to think which is the closest junctions, but she's definitely worth going to visit, making a little bit of a detour if you are in that direction. Stop and have a tea or coffee and cake and enjoy. So yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog, and tomorrow, fingers crossed, I will be catching up with you properly, and I will let you know what I've been working on for these last couple of days while I've been recovering from my tooth surgery. All right guys, enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, well this is a quick update before we go back to the Nibbles and Needles and Hooks interview. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's. Thank you for all the lovely comments that people have already left on yesterday's. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure Liz does as well. So just a quick update. Lots of you have messaged me hoping that the appointment went well with having my tooth out. Well, no, not really. It didn't go well. It didn't happen. I mean, the appointment happened. I got there. I had all the anaesthetic, but my dentist couldn't actually get the tooth out. And when she looked again at the x-rays and got another dentist in to look at the x-rays, it would seem it's going to take quite a lot more effort to get this tooth out. So I've been at work today. My tooth hasn't been too painful. It was really painful yesterday where they had obviously tried to get it out, but it hasn't been too bad today. So I am going back again next week, but to a different dentist. Actually, it's different surgery with a different dentist, and they're going to do a slightly different procedure. So I could be out of action again at some point next week. So I just thought I'd give you an update. So thank you so much to everybody who has sent me messages and wished me good luck. So we're not there yet at the end of the tooth saga. This weekend, though, I will be filming a proper podcast, so I will get that done this weekend and show you the lovely Sirdar yarn that arrived. Did it arrive yesterday? I think so, yes. The Sirdar yarn arrived yesterday. It's gorgeous, so I'll show you that tomorrow. And also I'm going to do a proper podcast tomorrow. So for now, I will leave you with more footage of Liz's lovely shop, including more footage of the actual products she's got in there and the amazing cakes as well. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. So here we are back at Nibbles, Needles and Hooks, where I was chatting to the lovely Liz, and she was just going to tell us all about the opening hours for the shop. And what about the opening hours? Because I know that you, because you still teach
still
as
teaching,
well.
I know it's a bit mad.
So I know you're not open Monday to Friday, or you've got slightly different opening hours.
Teach all day Wednesday, and then we're open Wednesday evening for a knit and natter, so it's a little bit crazy at the moment, coming straight home from a staff meeting straight into this. And then we're open till 9-10 o'clock on a Wednesday night, 8:30 through till 9-10 o'clock on a Thursday night. Friday, Saturday and Sunday is a bit more reasonable. It's sort of 8:30 through till 5:30, and then Sunday is 9:30 through till 4:30. Hours will be changing a little bit after Christmas. So on a Wednesday, we're going to be open all day. So we won't be opening as early, and it'll be all day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, with our two closed days as Mondays and Tuesdays. So
I think that's great as well, because it's like you were saying before, when you work full time, sometimes actually the knitting things that go on are happening during the day, during the week. So the fact that you're open late 2 evenings a week is amazing. The fact that you're open on a Sunday, these are all things that you do that is slightly different, I think, from a lot of places. I mean, I know some of them, some of the yarn shops I've been to where they've got the cafes as well, they close at like 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, where do I go? It has been really important to us to be open and available on those times, and that's why in this first 12 months we've been open on bank holidays. There's a lot of times that we've gone for a walk in the hills, and then wanted to go somewhere for lunch or just coffee and cake, and everything's closed because it's a bank holiday. So we have at this stage been open. Keep an eye on social media and emails to know what we're going to do next year. No decisions have been made. But it has been really important to us, and that the other thing that is really important to us is if we're advertised as being open, we're open. That's the bottom line. You know, we have got a customer that travels from Penistone down towards the south coast, and she stops here rather than the motorway services for the coffee, the cake, the toilet, and she takes home some yarn. But she knows we're open. She absolutely can rely, if she's travelling through, it's the right day of the week, it's the right hours. She knows that we'll be here rather than making that detour and not, because there's nothing worse, is there?
No, and I have had that experience twice on my travels. So when I went to Edinburgh earlier this year, I had 3 yarn shops that I was absolutely desperate to go to, and one of those yarn shops was closed, and I didn't even know it was going to be closed until I was up there, and that was really frustrating. And likewise in I think it was Budapest, again, 2 beautiful yarn shops. One of them was closed for the week, and I know sometimes, you know, things can't be helped.
They do,
but it is frustrating.
Absolutely, one of our high priorities is to be open.
So this is a lifestyle choice for you,
absolutely,
isn't it?
It is.
Not just a job; it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it is.
That's fantastic. Right, so I think what we'll do is I'm going to take a bit of video to showcase all the different types of yarn you've got here, because I mean, I've said this to you before when I've come up. I love the fact that you've got such a range and you're sort of catering for lots of different types of knitters. So you've got the indie yarn from Ducky Darlings and from Peak District, and obviously the dye of the month. You've got lots of West Yorkshire spinners. I think, do you still have Rowan? You did have a bit of
We
Rowan.
do have a bit of Rowan,
Yeah, a bit of Rowan. What else have you got? What other brands?
Rico, a little bit of Rico and King Cole. What we've tried really hard to do is work, because we're such a small shop and we don't have a huge amount of space. We've tried to work with companies that can get yarn to us very quickly. So if somebody comes in and wants something that we don't have on the shelf, whether it's a colourway we don't have or the volume of quantity of yarn they want for a project, we can pretty much say it'll be in by the end of the week. Chowgoo Needles, they're absolutely amazing with their delivery time. Opal is another one. You order it and it's in the post the next day. So they are hugely reliable, which is one of the reasons we're stocking them. So if you do come in and you can't see what you want, chances are we can have it for you by the next week, and it's another chance for more coffee and cake. So
absolutely,
you can't go wrong with that.
And I think they're all good, well-established brands. But I like the fact as well that clearly, because you are a small shop, they're clearly allowing you as well to buy maybe smaller amounts than some of the bigger brands would demand, which is meaning that you're able to give that range. And I mean, every time I come in, I look around and I see something.
We do try and keep it going as well, keep changing things over and getting
Yeah.
new things in, so that when you do come, as well as the dyer of the month or the bags of the month, there is a new range of something that might take your fancy.
And I'm going to say the cake is always amazing as well. So who
Good.
makes the cakes?
We get some of our cakes from the local baker in the next village along, and then there's another micro bakery, Rowthorne, that's a little bit further, less than 5 miles, and the gentleman that makes that is here regularly for our knit and natters, or just, he's been in 3 days already this week, so just bringing his knitting in for some company as well. So
It's amazing. So again, all really, really local.
Yeah, and what's really nice is the number of men. I know it's a stereotypical type thing, but we're getting more and more men who are comfortable in this space, and that's just equally good, because there's stereotypes and all that sort of stuff, but it's just everybody here has found a space that they're welcome, and it doesn't matter who they are or what they are, they're just equally welcome. And yeah, so it's nice that one of our main bakers is a man, and he crafts and he sits here and he does that, and he's happy in this space, and other people, because of his leader, and taking that as well. So
that's fantastic. Well, so thanks so much, Liz, for letting me come up and speak to you.
Thank you.
Brilliant, and I know that a lot of people who watch the podcast love knowing more about local yarn stores, and I think sometimes as well, you know, we can feel a bit guilty if we end up having to buy things online. So knowing there are shops out there that are providing all of these other services, and you know, being
being open later and things like that, it's really going to help people, because there's nothing like coming and actually looking
Squishing
and squishing it.
Yes.
That's it, you've got to squish
Be
it.
careful if you do come in, the whole shop will have a bit of an input into what you do or you don't purchase.
Yeah.
Colours on the table, and no, this doesn't quite work, that doesn't quite work, no, you should buy it for that project. So yeah, if you do come in, the whole shop will be here helping you.
Oh, that's great, thanks very much.
Absolute pleasure. See you next November.
Next November?
Yeah, let's do it again and
Yeah,
see where
definitely.
we are in 12 months with your blogs.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.